What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. We are here at CES in the MSI booth. As you can see, there is a lot to unpack here. You want to tell them a little bit about it?
Yeah, we have seen a bunch of cool stuff so far. There's motherboards, there's new laptops, there's new monitors. So we're going to take a walk around today and show you all of the cool new stuff. Should we do it?
Yeah.
Let's go. All right, so starting off with GPUs, because there's quite a lot of new GPUs that have come out recently. Obviously, NVIDIA just announced the new Super series. So over here we have the new 4080 Super. This is actually the slim model. So if you go around the side here, you can see it's slightly slimmer than the regular version. So great if you're trying to do like smaller builds. We have the 4070 Ti Super here as well, which is obviously replacing the 4070 Ti. We have the 4070 Super, so this is basically your lineup of all three of the new GPUs. And then just panning over to the left, is it your left? I think it's your left. We have the new Expert GPUs from MSI. So this is really cool. I think I can pick it up for you guys. I mean, check out that design. It's like a really understated kind of like clean design, which I think would look good in a lot of stealthy looking builds. So yeah, this is really, really cool to see. Try and put that back on there without breaking it.
Now, to the side of me, it might look quite familiar. These fans right here look pretty similar to some other ones that you might be seeing on the market. Now, it's kind of cool that MSI is now coming out with some new fans. That is something that I have honestly been waiting for. But these are called the MPG Easy 120. Now, these fans can hook up to the hub directly below here, 18 of them. 18 fans can be hooked up to this one little hub. How cool is that? And then on the side, these are daisy chainable, so you connect them just like how you would the other fans, but they plug in right over here on the side. Now, one thing that I have been waiting to see come to motherboards is the ports coming onto the back side of it. So right here, you can see all the ports are on the front side. That's where we have Project Zero over here. So these motherboards, in this case, have been designed with the ports on the back so you can hide all of the cables. Now, the cases that they're in are also designed for this motherboard specifically. And if we spin it around, we can get a look in the back here at this case. I actually really like this case. So as you can see here, we've got all of the main ports that you would have on the front of the board. Now, this is also a great way to really hide all those cables in your system to make it look clean as possible. We'll give you guys a little close-up of the motherboards that we have here. So like I said, no ports on the front. They're all on the back. Now, if you are not a fan of the white case for the Magpano 100BZ series, they also have it over here in the black version. And you can also see the new fans that they got in here. Honestly, these will probably become some of my new fans to use in a lot of our PC builds.
Now, I've seen quite a few cases from MSI this year. This is actually one of my favorites. This is a super aesthetic case. You can probably see where some inspiration has been taken from, but we have a one piece of like panoramic glass, so you can see all of your PC components. Obviously, we have the new fans in here as well. Yeah, this is the MEG Maestro. So really exciting to see some of these style of cases come from MSI. Hope to see more. We also have a smaller version. I think Nene showed you this case earlier, but yeah, this is like a smaller version. So we've got a cute little GPU in here. This was actually a collab with Main Gear. So we have the Project Zero motherboard in here. So again, we have a lot less cables. Now, one thing that MSI has been playing around with the idea of this year at CES is adding screens or displays to the cases. So as you can see, we have like this little pixel array. We've got Mario just playing right here, and it actually wraps all the way around the case. So if you go around to the front, you can see the image also goes around here as well. And I've been given this phone, and if I click play, we can change it. Check that out. Your PC is now on fire. In fact, we have an even cooler case over here because this one is a one piece of glass. So this is the MEG Maestro right here, and as you can see, again, the pixel display wraps all the way around. I can even change this as well, so let's put a little goldfish on here. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of this tech down below. Do you want to see more of this on PC cases this year? One thing that often gets overlooked are power supplies, and it's actually quite nice to see some different color options from MSI because I've built no end of builds in the past where I've been like building something white and I'm looking for a white power supply, and there's just not that many brands that have a white version, so that's pretty cool to see. We also have these cables that are in these two different colors. Now, I was initially wondering why this was, and I think it's so that you can make sure that it's plugged in fully, because we've all heard the horror stories on Reddit of people not plugging in their GPU cables far enough and everything going up in flames. Now, both of these are certified as gold, 80 plus gold, and this one actually has ATX 3.1 certification as well. So yeah, nice to see some more options from MSI in the power supply category.
Now, something new that MSI is doing this year is with their AIO. So this is the MagCore Liquid, and they have it in both black and white. But if you look down here, you can see the brackets right here. Now, normally, this is the bracket that typically comes with the AIO, but they are doing something new this year and having both the AMD and Intel bracket built into one. So you don't need to go back and forth between the two.
Now, one thing I was very surprised to see this year is some limited edition runs from MSI on PC components. So as you can see, we have the Monster Hunter 20th anniversary. Let me know down below in the comments if you are a fan of Monster Hunter. I actually picked it up recently. I have had a lot of fun on this game. But yeah, we have some limited edition stuff. So check out the details on this motherboard. We also have a controller over here. We have the GPU as well in the matching colors. And even a case over here as well, which I just got zapped by. That's always good. And we have a matching monitor. So literally all of this stuff is tying into the Monster Hunter color scheme, which is really cool to see. And there's even a laptop, which I thought was a skin, but it turns out it's actually part of the laptop design itself. So hopefully we'll see some more details, and I hope to see more PC companies doing some more of this limited edition stuff, because it's super cool.
Now, this is a monitor that I personally have been waiting for. This is MSI's new 49 1CQP QD OLED monitor. This is a 49-inch 4K 144 hertz display, and it is gorgeous. We'll come around here on the back so you can get a better look of this. Hopefully we'll be able to review this more on the channel. I did talk to them about that, so it should be coming soon.
Now, it's 2024, which means that AI is starting to make its way into absolutely everything, and that includes monitors. Here we have the MSI MEG 321URX. Now, not only is this an incredible display, it's a QD OLED, and it's 240 hertz as well, which is absolutely crazy. It's a 4K panel. But as you can see, we have this little LED light bar on the bottom, and you'll notice it is moving. And the reason for that is because you can see like the little health bar here on League of Legends. It actually syncs up with that. Now, I've been told they're also working on tying this into other games as well. So yeah, I think we're going to start to see a lot more of AI make its way into stuff like this in 2024. Now, one of the most interesting products we've seen from MSI here is their new handheld. So this is the MSI Claw, and it may look slightly familiar in shape. In the hand, it does feel a little bit similar to the ROG Ally. However, there are several improvements. One of those is the battery life. So we've been told that this has improved battery life versus other handhelds. And it's actually one of the first to have both an Intel chip and Intel graphics. So I'm really excited to get our hands on a review unit later this year so we can do a full test and rundown. This is always an interesting part of the booth. It's the NVMe SSD display. So as you can see here, we have what looks like some radiators attached to SSDs. Now, this didn't used to be a problem, but with a lot of the newer SSDs, they get extremely hot. So we're probably going to start seeing more stuff like this. We even have an enclosure over here that, as you can see, is submersed in water. So this would be great if you have like a portable SSD that you want to keep safe. Yeah, some interesting stuff over here. Now, we already covered the gaming handheld earlier. However, if you're looking for an extremely powerful gaming laptop, this is the Titan 18HX from MSI. One of the standout features is this mousepad. So not only do we have an RGB mousepad, but it's also seamless as well. So there is no bump here. Obviously, you've got all your usual functionality, so left and right click. We also have a tactile keyboard as well. So these are using SteelSeries Cherry MX switches. So that's quite interesting. They actually unplugged it for me, so I'll be able to close this right here and spin it around to reveal a pretty crazy cooling system. So we have 3D feet on here, which are quite interesting. Just gives a little bit of elevation so the laptop can breathe more, I guess. And yeah, a very cool design on the back here. Now, for those of you that don't fancy building yourself a PC, we have some pre-builts over here from MSI. So once again, we're seeing the new case. This is the Maestro. And yeah, all those components in there looking really, really cool. This is the Vision RS, so you can have this spec'd with up to a 14th Gen i9, RTX 4090 in there as well. So yeah, it's nice to see some more options in the pre-built category. Now, for those of you not really interested in the all glass kind of aesthetic, we have another pre-built here. So this is the Aegis RS3, and I've been told that MSI is putting a little bit more focus this year on airflow. So as you can see, we have this nice mesh front with this design on here, which is going to ensure that all your components stay nice and cool.
So that about wraps it up for today's tour at the MSI booth. There was definitely a lot of stuff to see, a lot of cool things, and also Josh and I didn't mean to, but we kind of color coordinated today. This was by accident.
Yes, great minds think alike. But anyway, huge shout out to MSI for flying us all the way out to Las Vegas to check out CES. It's actually our first time at CES.
Yes, and it's going really well, actually.
Yes, one thing I'll say is it's very tiring. This is only day 1. We've actually been here for 2 days, but there's 2 more days of CES, so lots more to check out, lots more to see. As always, drop a like on this video if you enjoyed, hit that subscribe button if you're new, and we'll catch you all in the next one.